deep in Babinda Creek lies a place of stunning beauty and silent menace, the Devil's Pool. In today's story, what starts as an ordinary adventure for James and his friends soon spirals into a harrowing battle against nature itself. Imagine the quiet of the wilderness, broken only by the eerie sound of sirens and the deceptive calm of water hiding dangers beneath. This isn't just another adventure gone wrong. It's a vivid reminder of how unpredictable nature can be, the delicate nature of our existence, and the courage of rescue teams facing real peril. Join me as we plunge into the mystery of the washing machine and unravel what really happened that day. Meet James Bennett, a 23-year-old Navy sailor, a man accustomed to the high seas and big risks. Along with his mates, James was well aware of the eerie legends surrounding the Devil's Pool, ghost stories, chilling accidents, and rumours of its deadly pull. Despite all that, they shared a common thought, the kind that often crosses the minds of the bold and the brave. What's the worst that could happen? Taking a break from the relentless pace aboard a Navy minesweeper, James and his buddies, Adam Farley, John Tuala and Soy Tuala, ventured into the heart of nature at the Babinda Boulders. Just a short drive from the rain-soaked town of Babinda, nestled beneath the imposing shadows of Mount Bartle Freya and Mount Bellenden Kerr, the place was breathtaking. But don't let its beauty fool you. This land is steeped in secrets, its history dark and mysterious. Here legends and the wild intertwine so closely that it's hard to tell where the myths end and reality begins. The path to the Devil's Pool wound through the rainforest, alive with energy. Every leaf and vine seemed to pulse with a life of its own. The air was thick with humidity, rich with the scent of damp soil mingling with the sweet aroma of tropical flowers. Sunbeams pierced a dense canopy, scattering patches of light and shadow that danced across the rainforest floor. Local lore spoke of the Yatini tribe's deep reverence for nature's sacred places. Elders often shared tales of ancient rituals meant to honour the spirits residing within the land. Passed down through generations, these stories instilled a profound respect for nature, teaching that every body of water has its own spirit, and the Devil's Pool was no exception. As James and his friends trekked deeper into the forest, the air took on an almost electric quality. The deeper they ventured, the more the stories seemed to come alive around them. Towering granite formations, massive boulders, and crystal clear pools created a scene of breathtaking beauty. But something felt off. Signs appeared at every turn, practically shouting, "Stay away." It was both inviting and foreboding. A stark reminder of the beauty here was closely shadowed by danger. And then they arrived at the Devil's Pool lookout. The view was mesmerising, an untouched paradise of cascading water and smooth stone. But beneath that beauty lurked an undeniable sense of unease. Long before the Western world touched this sacred site, the Yatini tribe thrived here. One of their most chilling legends tells of Yolana, a young woman who defied tribal tradition by fleeing with the man she loved, Daga, instead of marrying the powerful chief Warrenu. But their escape ended in tragedy. Warrenu's warriors ambushed the couple, sending them plunging into the raging waters of the Babinda River. Daga was lost forever, Yolana's heart broken. Cries were said to have cursed the land, creating the treacherous currents that we see today. Since the 1950s, at least 17 men have met a similar fate. Some believe Yolana's spirit still lingers, luring the unsuspecting to their doom. And that is how the Devil's Pool got its name. James had always felt a connection to the ocean, a calling that made him a dedicated sailor. His experiences at sea had instilled in him a deep sense of respect for the unpredictable forces of nature. Yet his adventurous spirit often pushed him toward the unknown. His friends too shared his bold disposition, each adding to their own mixture of curiosity and caution. Together, they were a team that balanced the thrill of adventure with a respect for the danger that came with it. "This place is beautiful, but it feels eerie, doesn't it?" Adam whispered as they neared the lookout. John nodded. "Yeah, it's like it's alive and watching us." Despite the unease, the pull of the unknown kept drawing them closer. They initially agreed to stay in the designated swimming area, near the picnic grounds, watching others splash and play in the cool waters. But then, curiosity got the best of them. They spotted a seemingly calm pool of water further upstream. To an untrained eye, it looked serene and inviting. What they didn't know was that the locals called this place the washing machine for a reason. Beneath its still surface, powerful currents churned unseen. Misjudging the strength of the water, James and John ventured towards the edge, while Adam relaxed on a rock, his feet dangling in the stream. For a moment, it seemed harmless enough, but then everything changed. 1 second, James is standing knee-deep water. The next, yanked backwards, his body dragged towards the frothing whitewater at the pool's downstream end. The tranquil waters had turned treacherous, locking him in an unforgiving grip. Adam's eyes widened in horror. "James!" he yelled. Desperate, James lunged for a nearby branch, but it snapped in his hands. The current pulled him under. For one brief moment, his head surfaced, his mouth open in a desperate cry for help, his hand reaching out, and then silence. The pool swallowed him whole. Adam sprinted to the other side of the rocks, searching frantically. He hurled a branch into the water, hoping James would grab hold, but there was nothing. Just the relentless roar of the whirlpool. A phone rang out in the Babinda police station, a desperate plea for help. Within moments, swiftwater rescuers, police, and PMTs were on their way, their sirens cutting through the rainforest stillness. They knew this place well, and they knew what it could do. For days, rescuers combed the area. Divers, ropes, search teams, they used every tool at their disposal, but nature had its own grip on James. When they finally recovered his body, it was a grim confirmation of what locals already knew. The Devil's Pool does not let go easily. James' story became one of many, another reminder of how adventure and tragedy can exist in the same place. The beauty of nature, it's mesmerising, but it does not discriminate. It does not warn you twice. And with that, we come to the end of this saga. A chilling tale, one that reminds us that nature's power is absolute, and sometimes even the strongest among us who are no match for its force. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, hit the like button below, and if you want to hear more like this, please go ahead and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next one.